Zechariah 13:8. Hold on, get Amos 3:7.
I got it.
So where in the hell do people get off thinking that they're supposed to understand everything that we're saying? This is a mystery. It's because a select group of dudes, men, not women. Fuck these women. Okay, fuck these women. The Most High might kill all these women over here. Because there's millions of women in other parts of the earth.
God.
When the Lord delivers the elect, the men of the elect that don't have women.
That's right.
These American women, they're Kevin Samuels again. He was going in on these women are gone, they're through. But you know what? I guarantee you, just like when that pandemic hit, all that pride went down the fucking tubes. But everything so-called went back to normal. So now these women are proud again. They're talking shit. Independent woman. A woman don't have no opinion, man. They do in this way, but a woman ain't supposed to have no opinion. That's why the whole world is all screwed up, man. Because of these freaking women.
Right.
And the goddamn white man. The devil. And like the elder Yasha Omar just said a minute ago, everybody has a problem with us. Our so-called own people have a problem with us, right?
Right.
But they don't have a problem with the white man.
Right, exactly.
They don't have a problem with the white man.
They love him.
And the white man had your ass in slavery. Oh, no, give me the pictures.
I got slavery time.
No, man, give me the pictures. There you go. Let's see them slave ships like that. Negroes were on goddamn ships together, shitting, pissing on each other. The white man was raping the woman whenever he felt like it. Go watch the movies. Go on, look at this right here. Go on YouTube and watch Roots.
Oh, man.
The white man was kicking the slave, wherever your slave quarters were. They could kick the door in, and then you got a wife. The boy, take a walk, boy. While he'll do it right in front of your face. Imagine that. Another man come and just rape your woman right in front of you, and you have no power to do nothing about that. Or rape your daughter, or rape your mother, but more so your woman. Right? Right? And guess what? That shit went on even after slavery.
Yes, sir.
Remember that movie with Forrest Whitaker and Oprah Winfrey? The Butler. Y'all seen that movie? Y'all never seen that motherfucker?
Wait, is it like a more recent one?
I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it.
All my life I had to fight.
Yeah, I seen
Lee
it.
Daniels, The Butler.
Yeah, I seen
That
it.
was a top movie, man.
I seen it. I seen
Yeah,
it.
Lee
Yeah.
Daniels, with Forrest Whitaker and Oprah Winfrey was in the movie and all that good shit. That was a badass movie.
Yeah.
The other lesbian cat was in there too. He was that motherfucking smooth dude.
Terrence
out. Terrence wasn't in there, was he?
The dude that Empire. Yeah, Taji. Yeah, he was
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, he was in there.
He was in the movie. Right? Yo, man, in the beginning, and that was post-slavery. That was like, it just looked like, when the movie starts off, that was like in the 30s, or the 20s. He was a little boy, but Jake was pretty much still in slavery. But they were so-called technically free. The movie starts off, they were like sharecroppers down there, wherever they were. And the fucking dude, one of the masters, he just came and raped the guy's fucking, was it Mariah Carey that played that role? I think it was Mariah Carey, if I'm not mistaken. God damn, I don't know, but it was Mariah Carey. She was in the movie. She played his mother, and the cracker just took her in the shack and raped him. And then the dude said, hey man, he confronted the cracker just shot him. This is after slavery.
Yeah.
So, see, these things are still going up into the goddamn 60s and 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Okay, I'm from Florida. Jim Crow. Down here in the South. So all this shit, it's not like, okay, it was something that went on in the distant past. This is less than 100 years ago. Give me that picture right there. That right there, this didn't take place in the 1800s.
Right, 1900s.
This took place, dude, this took place in the 30s, man.
Yep.
Or maybe the 40s.
Yep.
This right here, I know, we got the book. This took place in the 30s or the 40s.
Yep.
Right here, well, in the 20th century. See? But yet, we're bringing out facts, we're bringing out the scriptures, but it's our own so-called people, Negroes, Hispanics, and my own people, Native Americans, now coming against us. Okay? They shut them on. They're here to come against us because they're emotional and they got the spirit of the black woman on them because the black woman is sold out. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna keep bringing my boy up, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels totally exposed the black woman. I was watching him earlier. Since he died, his videos have gone more viral now. See what I mean? He totally, Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels wasn't a man of the Lord, but the Lord was using him. He exposed the black woman. The black woman is the reason why you got little emotional black dudes running around here. They're the worst. You see? That's why niggas don't believe. And what was Kevin Samuels? When black women would come on there, he would hit them with facts.
Yep.
And then he would tell them to go what we say. Go look it up for yourself.
Statistics.
Statistics.
Yep.
Facts. But the women, their emotions didn't allow them to deal with facts. Right? Because I feel, look, this is the way she's saying it. I just got a problem with you. See?
Right.
That's a feminine female shit.
Right.
If you really go and do your research and facts and really check everything, you will see that everything we're saying is true. But you know what? It's a spiritual factor. Okay? What you got?
It's Sirach chapter 3, verse
Read
24.
it.
It's Sirach chapter 3, verse 24. It says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinions.
Now, do me a favor. Somebody else, you hold that. Look up the etymology of the word opinion. See, we're dealing with facts now. Somebody look up the word opinion. The etymology of the word. Okay?
All right, I got the etymology right here.
And then somebody else, you need an etymology of the word emotion.
Emotion. I got that. Got it.
Okay. This is the etymology of the word opinion. It's the early 14th century. Opinion, a judgment formed or a conclusion reached, especially one based on evidence that does not produce knowledge or certainty. And that's
That means facts.
Man.
Conjecture.
That means an opinion formed upon something that's dealing with emotions.
Right.
It's not based on fact. It's based on how I'm feeling. Okay, like right here, let's say, okay, I'm looking at this bullshit Christmas tree, whatever the hell that's supposed to be, right? But I can look at this, and I can say, well, you know what? You can come up and tell me, hey, look, bro, that's a problem. No. You can tell me, right? You can tell me, hey, brother, that's a Christmas tree. Here's a palm tree. Now, man, bro, I'm from Florida, right? I grew up on palm trees. That's a palm tree. You can tell me, no, brother, that's a fucking Christmas tree. No, but you tripping. You wild, man. That's a palm tree, nigga. Right? I'm telling you that's a palm tree. Why? Because in my mind, right? Because you look and you see it as a red goddamn Christmas tree, but in my mind it's a palm tree. And I stand my opinion no matter what you say. No matter what you say to me, no, that's what these women do. And that's what a lot of these men do. Especially little young men that were raised by women. They go on their emotions. And like I said, my brother, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, he was doing that shit every fucking night. Every night, Kevin Samuels was trying to you women, and he was talking to certain hoe-ass men too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You had certain hoe-ass men that would call the show, and they acted just like black women.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Now, read that again, please.
None. Opinion, a judgment formed or a conclusion reached, especially one based on evidence that does not produce knowledge or certainty.
Okay, so once again, that's a palm tree, bro. And you tell me what it really. No, that's a palm tree, bro.
I'm gonna write it down.
No, brother, that's a palm tree. I can use facts and that's a palm tree. But you can't. You take your phone, look the possible. Nah, I don't believe that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, Apostle, I got an example for you.
Yeah.
Hey, the world just needs love. Just love.
Yeah, like the Beatles.
Everybody just need to come together.
Yeah, how we did this.
There ain't no fucking Beatles
It's
song.
not happening, bro.
Love is all we need. Love is all we need. Okay? Well, tell that to the cops. When the cops are profiling black and Hispanic men every night,
Right.
pulling you over, beating the shit out you, shooting you. Right? See, that's reality. That's reality. Now, somebody give me the etymology of the word emotion.
I got that.
Yes, please.
It says a social, moving, stirring, agitation. It says from the Latin "emovere," it says move out, to remove, to agitate. It says to move or to push away, a strong feeling.
And that's what happens when truth is, or the scriptures come out. With certain people, they get emotional and they detach themselves from these precepts and the understanding of precepts. And they base off the doctrine of or the interpretation of these precepts off of their emotions, man.
Because you want to know why, brothers? I got to go back to Kevin Samuels again. Every fucking night he would sit up there and bring out facts. And what would he always say? When he was dealing with these women, primarily black women, or women in general, but primarily black women, accountability and the truth is like kryptonite. Okay? It's like kryptonite to Superman. They just, no matter what, they would never, and he would prove it. He would bring out the facts, and he would tell them, and every once in a blue, you would have one that would admit it, and it was like people were pulling out their heart, out their mouth to admit the truth. So the reason, the problem is, a lot of these young men in the world today, and even older men my age, they were raised by women. So that's what the problem is, bro. That's what the problem is. But it's all spiritual. That's why somebody hold everything, give Amos 3 and 7.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7.
Okay?
All right, and it reads, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Always never forget Yahweh Shai. So we ain't gonna be like niggas. Okay?
God, surely the Lord, Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
So this knowledge that we're teaching is like, brother, that's why we can't even get mad. We can't get mad, like really, I mean, we do, but you know, we still in the flesh, we humans. You know, and we all still get angry, we all still have emotions. We're human beings, we all, hey, listen, man. But the Lord is dealing with us on a higher level. But I mean, you know, we're still susceptible until Yahweh Shai comes back, we're still susceptible to the infirmities of the flesh. Hey, man, that's why it's a fight, it's a battle, man. That's why you gotta read Ephesians, the 6th chapter. You know, hey man, we're all human beings, right? I'm walking, I can't fly. Not now anyways, right? I'm not bulletproof, right?
Not yet.
I could die just like anybody else out here could die, right? We can all die. We all go to the bathroom, we take a piss, we take a shit. When we get hungry, we gotta eat. We get thirsty, you know, we gotta drink, right? We're still in this flesh, right? So of course, you know, we're still susceptible to some of these emotions. So of course, man, if we're sincere about this truth, we believe, man. We wouldn't be out here if we didn't believe. We out here in the cold, we out here in the heat, we out here. And we brothers are giving up their life for this truth. So when somebody come up and they act stupid or come against us, of course it's your natural human instinct, instinctively to get upset. But then that's when you gotta go in the spirit. You gotta go in the spirit. We gotta think more spiritually. And you really can't be angry. We get angry. That's okay. Remember the Apostle Paul said, mortify therefore your members upon the earth. Our members come out these bodies. Here in the flesh is a demon, right? So of course we get upset instinctively because we're serious about this thing. But when somebody come up, that's what the scriptures are there for. And they can't get it. Or even these people that speak evil of us, hey brother, man, pray. I can tell you how about you now. That's a blessing. They did it to Yahweh Shai. Remember Yahweh Shai said the servant is not greater than his Lord.
Right.
Our naysayers and our detractors. Whether they be on the temple court or whether they be out here on the street. That's the glory, man. That's the glory, man. Hey, the angels are watching. The whole about you out shot. He was watching. Now read Amos 3 and 7 again.
God. It's the book of Amos chapter 3 verse 7.
And after that, I want somebody to get it. Amos 13 and 9. And read that.
God. Amos chapter 3 verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
So the secrets are only for the prophets. Now stop, hold that before you read Matthew 13 and 9 and give me the etymology of the word secrets.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, got the etymology.
Deep waters, man. I sat back, man, in New York a couple of days ago. We had that dude Currency, man. I watched the Puzzle with the Heart. You know, it's been a while, man. Just like I do his work, man. But we were all doing it. We were all together doing it. But Puzzle with the Heart was leading the charge, man. The motherfucker got pulled in deep waters, man. You got to pull dudes in the deep waters, man. Yeah, man. Like in boxing, you know? I know I'm going to go there. Like in boxing, like James Tony, man. James Lights Out Tony, man. He did dudes in the ring. That dude is a boxing master. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Them dudes are fucking geniuses, man. Even Muhammad Ali, there's the pull. Like you let your opponent think he got you, but you really got him. You let him throw what he gonna throw. You let the dude just throw his shit and come with his shit, boom, 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 and you just move,
Tony.
weave, and move. But you count him.
I feel it,
like James Tony. When the dude does something, he roll, he count, pop.
Yep.
Move, pop. Let a dude throw his shit, count and pop. Move. And you bring him in the deep waters. You let him get comfortable. Yeah, I got this guy. And because the dude is throwing a lot of punches, right? He thinking he's winning the fight. But really, I'm setting you up. I'm like, come on. And then when you're coming in, I'm countering. And my counters are digging in deep. And so eventually, it might take a round, it might take 2, it might take 3 rounds. You just slowly breaking the dude down. He's throwing a lot of punches. And of course, it's boxing. You're going to get hit. But eventually, you just pop. The ribs, pop. That's what Floyd do. And he just breaks dudes down. And then eventually, by the 4th, 5th round, your ass ready to get knocked out. Because you're expending energy and you get hit with shots, man. That's called the sweet science of boxing. If any of you brothers that ever boxed, you know, I boxed and his brother boxed.
Yeah.
I boxed for like goddamn 12 years. Okay? You just breaking the dude down. You just moving. When I first started boxing, when I was fresh, and I was a novice, I used to throw a lot of punch. I was a pressure fighter. I threw a lot of punch when I was young. But then, as years went on, I started getting with higher level trainers. I got with this one particular trainer, man, called Edwin Villette. This dude was a world champion. He fought Roberto Duran, Puerto Rican brother. Edwin Villette. And he's the one who taught me how. He's the one who taught me how to do that slip shit. I said, I'm a pressure fighter when I first got with him. You know, fuck that. Pressure fighter get hit a lot. And then he changed my whole style up. And that's how I got into that slip shit, man. Keep your chin tucked, you know. That Floyd shit, man. Your footwork, that's what you gotta do. Your road work. You have the stamina to this truth. It's the same way.
Yes.
Spiritually.
Oh, man.
This knowledge, you gotta adapt that mentality with this knowledge. All right, now let's get back to the scriptures.
What the etymology is secret?
Yes, sir.
It's the etymology of the word secret. It says that which is hidden from human understanding.
Woo.
That which is hidden from human
Understanding.
understanding.
Right.
That's why the Lord said what he said, my thoughts are not your thoughts and my ways are not your ways, man.
Right.
So when you have a human, hey, that's what the word mystery, mysterion in the Greek. It says that which is only given unto the initiated, but it's not revealed into ordinary mortals. So what does that mean? It means that there's extraordinary people walking the planet Earth, man.
Right. And it's not going to be the people who you think it is.
Yep.
The both sides dealing with the low, dealing with the ragtag.
Yep.
And he does that just so people won't be able to perceive or understand those people's wisdom, man. Hey, can I get some real quickly? Isaiah 6:9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
That's right. The majority of our people, the Israelites, because the white man, this ain't meant for the white man. You know what? Any fucking Negro or Hispanic or Native American that thinks the white man should support. You're just a seriously disturbed person. After this, me, I'm Native American.
Right.
So-called. I'm a so-called American Indian person. Okay? You know, I'm Miccosukee and Seminole from Florida. I'm from the Miccosukee and Seminole tribe of Florida. Give me the native side. Give me the side, bro. And let me explain something to you. I never liked the fucking white man. Never. I always hated the white man. I was raised to hate the white man. Come on, I just saw it if somebody took it. I got the sign with the small box.
There's some more over there too.
Yeah, let's get that. We gotta get that. Maybe one of the brothers might have took it.
Yeah, well, no, half of them are over here. They should be in that stack right there.
I want the Native American.
Might be on the other side of it.
Maybe a brother might have. Well, maybe the brothers took it. I don't know. I just saw it like a few minutes ago.
No. With the smallpox. We want the picture with the smallpox. That's it. Yeah.
Forget what happened. There you go.
Devastated us, man.
Warrior. Warrior, man. It was my people. Okay? That's only reason I was actually there. I did that the last week. It started to shut my people down in the snow. Small box. Me as an American Indian person, right? How could I love the white man?
Right.
How could I do that? That was something fucking wrong with me. If I was to help the white man and save him, God loves everybody. But where was the love? Where was the love? All these so-called Christians, they can't explain this to me. Explain it to me. They can fucking explain it to me. I wonder somehow the Bible explains to me how the white man can be forgiven this. We're here in Dallas, Texas, right? This is all, see all these buildings where you're standing right now? This is Kiowa and Comanche land. Where are the people? Where are the tribes at? Where are our people?
Killed.
White man killed us.
That's right.
Built up all this crap. Right? There aren't even any Comanches left in Texas. But some dummy, some idiot gonna come here and
Love.
God loves everybody. Well, if God loves everybody, then where was the love shown?
Right.
And this never got answered for.
Yeah, right.
Okay? As an Indian, and you know what? Where I come from, on the reservation, or any reservation,
I've actually seen where you come from. I drove right by it.
Okay.
Okay?
Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. I got family in West Palm. My family.
They don't want to hear nothing about the white man. Go ahead, bro.
I got a precept for you.
No, it's over.
Numbers 35, verse 33.
No, let some simple-minded nigga
Right.
come
I never
and
went
tell
to
my
that.
people
Right.
I only went to
on the
the
rest of it, look, brother, you gotta love the white man. You can't hate God. You ain't gonna make it off the reservation, man. You ain't gonna make it off the reservation alive. Go ahead, man.
Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And that how was America founded, man? Off of bloodshed, rape, robbery, and murder, man. And the apostle was just going into it, man. You see, they want to say that the so-called white man, he founded, we found the Americas. There was already people here, man.
Right.
North, Central, South America, man.
Yep. Flourishing.
Flourishing, man. Where do you think the name Puerto Rico came from? I mean, Port of Riches. America and Esau came over here and completely robbed and raped and murdered everything, man.
Tainos were
Yeah.
damn near decimated.
Yeah.
Right. And they showed the Christians, right? Christians, nothing but love.
Right.
So you tell me where's the love at, man?
Yep.
Then you want to say, well, that was a long time ago. Well, let's talk about what happened post slavery. With slavery ended around 1860. Well, the Civil War ended around 1864. Then
65.
65.
To be exact.
The 65.
That's when Lee signed at Appomattox. That's when Lee, 1865. That's when Lee surrendered to Grant at Appomattox.
Right. And then after that, the era of Reconstruction. Well, then what was birthed out of that? the Ku Klux Klan terrorizing so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, lynching them. In the early 1900s, lynching was going on so much they actually had to build a organization, the NAACP, to combat lynching that was going on top of Jim Crow.
Well, lynching, most of the lynchings took place post-slavery.
Right.
During chattel slavery, a few niggas might have gotten lynched if they ran away or did something. But see, you had to realize something. Slavery, the white man owned Negroes. Okay? If I own you, you're my property. If I kill you, I'm losing money.
Right.
So that's why they didn't kill niggas in slavery like that, like the way they did it. Because if I kill you, I'm losing money. I might have paid $500 for you. So if I lynch you, I'm out $500. So that's when whipping and like whipping slaves. But I couldn't, you understand? I'm out $500, man. Or $100, whatever I paid. So during the chattel slavery, there wasn't really lynching niggas like that. But post-slavery, after the slaves were free, and that he said the word that Ku Klux Klan came about, the old Confederates, that's when most of the lynchings took place. And guess what? It wasn't down here in the South, it was mostly up west Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where the Ku Klux Klan was really born.
Right. Right. Now, not to mention the legislation that was utilized to keep Jake in an oppressive state, Jim Crow laws, things of that nature, segregation, right? Which desegregation didn't happen here in Texas until 1973.
That's right.
My father has accounts of actually hiding from the Ku Klux Klan down here in Texas. Right?
Hey, oh my goodness, what's that? Angola, down there in Louisiana.
Right.
That's how Angola prison was formed. Remember Angola prison down in Louisiana? Angola, prior to the Civil War, the guy who became the warden, the cracker that was the warden of Angola, he was originally the slave master. That was a plantation. That was a plantation. And after the war, they came up with a plan and said, look, we're going to find a way to put these niggas back in slavery. So basically, they made the laws called vacancy laws. So if you were a Negro or a Native American, if the sheriff rolled up on you and you didn't have no money on you or you're homeless, where do you live? Well, you might have been passing through. So come here, boy. I'm arresting you for vacancy. And they just throw you back in there and go to prison. Chain gang, yes. It was a way of putting Negroes legally back in slavery after they had done something. You understand what I'm saying? That's what that was about. And that's how Angola prison got started. Alright?
Yeah, the doctrine of discovery. All these different kind of laws that was passed. In the name of Christianity, by the way. You know? What the bad is that? How much would have been for niggas? How much would have been? How much would have been? Big Shirley did the best. That's Big Shirley did.
It's an embarrassment.
Oh, man.
It's an
Big
embarrassment.
Shirley.
Yeah, that's an embarrassment, man.
You'll leave the place.
Who else? Big Shot. You know she's a lesbian. But that's okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Embarrassing.
Same ain't been more. Right? I'll finish this verse up. Numbers 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, as we just broke down. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right. Hey, recompense sacrifice is coming to the face of the earth. Most High sees all this wickedness that Esau Edom has done, the so-called white man has done throughout the face of the earth, man. He has not forgot, regardless of what our people believe, man. Revelation 13:9. He that leads into captivity shall go into
I
captivity.
see that right there, right?
The world doesn't know your secret.
That Big Shelley making all that fucking noise, man. Is that even necessary?
Right, it's not.
Let's keep it real. Even some of our critics and detractors would have to agree with that. Correct. Is that even really necessary? Is that necessary? Is that even necessary, bro? Like, you're that starved for attention. You're gonna drive up the road, making all kind of records, and that goddamn come up with this goddamn. Really, is that necessary? So, like, you're gonna tell me that person, that female, don't have mental discretion, that she doesn't need something else. Right. She's obviously overweight. She don't go home and do some hot other people. Right? Bucket of it, right? Some hot double stuffed Oreos. Right? Taco Bueno. KFC. Popeyes. You're going to go home and eat that. Instead of looking at the third first class, that's like a sick dog. You better dog from Ricky's or animal. You better put it down. Taco Bueno.
It's a Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9.
You're going to hit up Taco Bueno. Keep on your way. Taco Bueno.
Seems like she chicken nuggets.
Get a chicken bucket.
KFC. Popeyes.
They do the bake head bounce.
Come on, for the big girls. Big girl. Neck bone and collard green sandwiches. Yeah, y'all trying to make me look skinny like Becky in there. My head gonna be too big for my body if I lose weight.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right, so the cleansing of the bloodshed of our people has to happen. Right? I'm gonna go get it. Now people make the argument, oh, well, that was a long time ago. We just proved that that was not a long time ago. And also there's a term called racial, what's the word I'm looking for? Social discrimination, where you have certain things that's intact to keep these people in a oppressed state. Case in point, one thing is the infamous child support system that was put in place systematically to tear the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American household apart. Now the people who's raising these children is the media and also the school system.
Well, and a Big Shaggy that just drove by.
Yeah.
You see that Big Shaggy? That's what's raising these little young men. So how do you want to know why these little young black men are emotionally disturbed? I was on the goddamn train. I just got home Tuesday. I ran into two motherfuckers on the train. I was on the train. I was going to the lounge, the dinner car, whatever you call it. And the dude behind me, the short, light-skinned black kid, and you could see he was bugged out. He had tattoos all over his face. You could see he was a weirdo. I just said, oh shit. And then when I got off the train, when the train took me right here downtown Dallas, okay, I was on a phone call with this brother and this other another one, little skinny, lanky, tall black kid. He had tattoos all over his face. He was smoking cigarettes, just fidgeting and moving around, and I just ignored him. He got to the point. He was that big guy. I just kept talking. I just ignored him, which was good. Okay. I don't even talk to people like that. You're beneath me, man.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You're beneath me.
Right.
Okay, these motherfuckers out here are beneath me. These black women, they're beneath me. Look Okay? They're beneath me, bro. I don't talk to Big Shirley. I don't look at them. I don't make eye contact. I don't talk to these little GMO baby niggas. You're beneath me, man. You are obsolete. You see? That's what we're talking about right here. Because they're raised by Big Shirley. You see? Child support. And the black woman is the only one, or the white woman, some of these white women, they be going on child support too with their men. But the black woman got that from the white woman, but the black woman surpassed the white woman. I know plenty of dudes, I know plenty of people. I know a lot of Hispanic, so-called Puerto Ricans. I dated a lot of Puerto Rican women. Okay, my woman, ex-woman, whatever. She got kids, she never put none of her kids on child support. I dated multiple women that were non-black women. And none of they had kids, they had baby fathers. Guess what? And I ain't putting on child support. But a black woman, you have a baby with a black woman, child support, child support.
Yeah. You got women out there that make a profession out of having children out of so-called wedlock.
See, eventually, man, yeah, good. Brother, like I said, him, he's insignificant.
He exemplified exactly the person that you was talking about.
Yeah,
a man
that's why he left.
Yeah, a man that was raised by
I knew what I was
mother.
doing.
I know it.
I knew what I was. That's why I kept going hard on that. I knew eventually.
Yeah.
I can hear
That's
that.
why he walked away.
That nigga folded his arms like this. And shit.
That's why he walked away.
Bitch ass out.
Because I was talking about his mama, Big Shirley. That's why I knew what I was doing, bro. Man, I'm not, man, impossible to her. But I got that recharge, man. Deep waters, man. Don't get mad. Just bring dudes in the deep waters, man. Bring them out into the deep side of the pool. And then let them drown. Ooh, yeah. You know what I mean, Mike? I knew what I was doing. That's why I kept fucking with him. I knew what I was doing, man. Y'all know why y'all think I just kept doing that? I knew what I was doing, man. Come on, you knew what I was doing. You ain't gonna sit there and argue with that little rodent. Right. That's Big Shirley's son. You know what I mean, Mike? I knew what I was doing. That's why I kept going there. Because I knew I saw it. Like I was using my peripheral and looking at the people. I knew that shit was getting to him, man. That nigga, I knew he was gonna leave. Right. We ain't arguing with you. He gonna talk about, I asked the question. Nigga, we ain't answering your questions. You been Shirley's son. Y'all got it, man. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 7:26. And a fire more bitter than death, the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as beds. See, this is King Solomon saying this, man. The man that had 700 wives and 300 concubines, man. When you read the book of Ecclesiastes, this is Solomon pretty much giving assessment on things that he's seen. Like the elder said, man, he giving game, man. So I'll read it again. Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman. He said more bitter than death, man. You know, a woman can take you there, man.
That's right. And due to again, this legislation of this world, our women are able to use these laws to push the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men into bondage, man. Child support, things of that nature, and also keep it away from their children. You know, talk bad in front of the children about the father. And you got some women out there that don't even know who the father is, man. They just went to the club and had a slip up, had a child. That happens, right? So our women are induced or what's the word I'm looking for? When you encouraged to be whores, and whoredom brings decadence. All our sexual commandments are against that acts. There should be no whores in the nation of Israel, man. But this place is uplifted that. When you listen to the radio, what they program these young girls to do? To solicit their body. There's actually a song out there that says, "Get some bread, get some head, then leave."
You did?
And you only hear that type of rhetoric on the so-called rap radio. You can turn it to country music, man, right? Which I'm a fan of new age country. What are they talking about? They're talking about praying. They're talking about being a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, right? They're talking about building on relationships. That's actually different what you hear on these R&B stations, man.
Yeah.
Music in itself has been weaponized to keep us in our people in a decisive state.
That's right, brother. That's right.
And with music industries, man, they have pentagrams on the ground where the artists will literally sit there and they'll bless the track in the name of Satan, man.
That's right.
Certain frequencies that they have, and Esau he's wise in wickedness, man.
That's right.
You know,
And we got brothers that was high up in that industry that actually told us that. Now more and more, you got it's coming out that in order for you to reach a certain level, you got to play the game. You got to be gay for pay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that? Christian Black came out had an interview and said that. He said that basically him and the members of 3-6 Mafia said, "Hey, one of us gotta go in that room and take one for the team." So what does that tell you right there, man? That they're already putting a wicked vibration on these artists, and it's a trickle down effect. Now you got somebody like Lil Nas X twerking on the image of Satan, man, acting like he's getting popped in the booty by Satan, literally, and then putting it and placing it on BET like it's cool. But there's no uproar. There's no outrage.
our videos get clicked. But that's allowed on YouTube.
That's fine.
You can go on YouTube right now, type the music video in and watch it.
Right. Decadence at an all-time high.
And it has millions of views.
Right. And who's pushing that? Who's pushing that vibration?
Right.
You have the small X that are in control of these various music industries, making billions of dollars off of these various artists. You have it to where people these record companies actually own you when you die. You can go to a concert of Biggie, a hologram of Biggie. Who you think owns that copyright? You think everybody have access to that? No, somebody actually owns that image. You can go to a concert of Whitney Houston, Tupac. Ask yourself, who owns that imagery? That's thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to formulate that replica. You think anybody can do that? No, they own that. Right?
They own the
So we have a people that's ruling over us that's pushing decadence in our so-called communities, man, to destroy. All right? This is why we out here to tell our people to wake up and turn back to the Heavenly Father. But it's only going to be the elect that has ears to hear. Okay? This is why what we're doing is so important. Anybody got some precepts?
This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 26. But what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
That's right. So there's an emphasis in to get money, worship money, right? Get rich or die trying.
Yeah.
So literally, when our people do something, they'll actually, before they quote a precept out of the Bible, they'll quote a rap song, man.
Yep. Money over this black people.
When you talk about relationships, the average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, he referenced a 16-year-old, 17-year-old boy and his rap lyrics, and that's so-called culture. That's them doing it for the culture. You know how much of a reprobate mind our people have, man?
Great. And that's the leaders. That's why the scripture says the leaders of my people cause them to err, man. The leaders of the people goes into these entertainers, these musicians, these Hollywood stars or whatever you want to call them, man. You know, that's the leaders of my people cause them to err, man. Now your leaders are Lil Wayne, you know, Lil Nas X, you know, all these niggas, Gunna, Young Thug,
Right.
you know, all these something came out with Young Thug's acronym. He said, oh yeah, my last name is an acronym. It says like too humble under God or something like that. Some BS that he said, man.
Can somebody get Isaiah 3:12 for the Kahan? Bible Kashan?
Spirit, I was going at it in my bullet.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right, it says children are their oppressors and women rule over them, man. Who is, because, you know, technically Esau is the younger, you know, and Esau came out, I'll say Esau was the elder of Jacob, but in spirit, he's the younger, you know. But now look at these, look at the so-called leaders of our people, man. You know, you got a 45-year-old, 50-year-old man wearing skinny jeans, with a fitted cap, blasting, you know what I'm saying, one of these young niggas now, man. Young boy, NBA young boy, and these niggas, man.
Right.
You know? And it says, and women rule over them, man. Look at today's society, man. To be a man in today's society, that's out. It's going to be outlawed to even be called man, man. Why do they call it toxic masculinity?
Outlawed now. Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Hey, I'm sorry, brother. I got the etymology of child.
Absolutely.
And it's ayal. It says to act severely, deal with severely, make a fool of someone. To act severely, to be severely dealt with. To busy oneself, divert oneself, deal wantonly. Means well without judgment. Deal ruthlessly, abuse by thrusting through. And what do you hear? What are the number one songs in so-called rap music? It's about sex and it's about killing. Okay? To practice thrust forth in wickedness, to glean, to act or play the child. A very immature mindset rules over our people, man. You got a nigga like Diddy that's a millionaire, you can see him getting into it with somebody in a damn costume.
Yeah.
Ready to fight somebody in a damn costume. And this is the person that people esteem to be like.
Well,
yeah, they'll tell you that God ain't real, you get this money.
right.
And he's a damn buffoon.
Yeah, sodomite, all kinds of people. That's a nasty nigga right there, man.
Yeah, he'll do anything.
He would do anything for the almighty dollar, man.
Go ask.
You know?
Go around.
Go ahead.
Which one?
In Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
Right, they which lead thee cause thee to err, man. Pretty much cause you to stumble. See? And the thing is about leaders now, like the Lord is rising up leaders in these last days, but people get emotional when it's about the truth, man.
Right.
When it's about the truth of the fact of the matter of the world that you live in is a decadent, decrepit, immoral society.
Right.
And you're being told directly to your face that you live in a jacked up world.
Right.
But people don't want to believe it because they stuck in the matrix, man.
Right. They're caught up in individualism, which is a Western concept. Our people are caught up in being for themselves and uplifting themselves. And that's why you have all these vain doctrines flourishing. You got kids out there calling themselves non-binary. Sometimes I feel like it does, sometimes I don't.
Refer to me as they.
Refer to me as they. Right?
What is that?
Sometimes I'm feminine, sometimes I'm masculine. Right? Which causes what? Decay. Which causes what? Depopulation, which really, that's what they're pushing at. It's another form of eugenics. Which is nothing new. They did the same thing during the Greek Empire. The Greeks, it was very known for them to have relations with little boys or teenage boys. The term called pederasty. So they implement these things to cut off you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, because now you're the face of that.
Right.
Latino X. All that crap. Right? All these things are implemented to cut you off. That's because a childish person is ruling over you. A ruthless person is ruling over you. A person that's wanton. Right? Can we look at that word wanton?
One time.
Right? Because this is that's exemplified in this world. Right? And under that vibration, what do you see flourishing? Decadence, destruction, confusion.
It's a complete downturn. It's a complete down.